Slap your mama. Hi everyone, Sully here from Black Ops Toys coming at you today with an unboxing of G.I. Joe, a real American hero, Commando, codename Snake Eyes. So I grew up with G.I. Joe. I grew up with the 3 3/4. Snake Eyes was like my man. He like went in my pocket everywhere. And Sideshow released these. I want to say these are old school. Like they did a whole line of G.I. Joe stuff, and now they're super hard to find and very rare. I think I have the complete like collection at the office on the bottom shelf. I don't think they're online though, because I don't want to sell them. I took this in. I bought this in a collection, and this is just one of my favorite characters of all time. So I wanted to do something cool and show you guys this old school Sideshow 1/6 scale G.I. Joe figure. So awesome stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look at the box. Old school comic book. If you remember the 3 3/4, which is about that tall, they all came with the cards on the back. But super cool. Great pictures. I mean, Sideshow nailed it. Nailed it. And this is still one of my favorite figures of all time. And the only reason I'm unboxing this is because I have another 3. And Sideshow also did a bunch of stuff where they did an exclusive version, which came with 1 extra item. And this is the regular version, but the exclusive, if you had to have it, the only thing that he came with on the exclusive was a punch dagger in a fist. And that was it. And I was like so disappointed. Anyway, that's all right. But let's go ahead and open this up. This is a magnetic box. You get the whole gamut. Look at that. Tons of gear. Fantastic figure. This is one of those figures that you buy once or twice or 3 times, but really easy. Here, I'll show you what I mean. So let's go ahead and open this up. Pop this guy out. Whoa. So what I was in the process of saying right there was this figure is easy to upgrade and make stellar, okay? Back in the day, Sideshow, bless their hearts, they made the most terrible body ever. I bring that up because it's just a terrible body. So they used this thing. Wow, what was the body called? Anyway, they made a body and it was super floppy and it was very loose, and they used it in all their G.I. Joe line and again in a bunch of other stuff they made. But this is an easy upgrade to snap this stuff off and then throw on a good Hot Toys body or one of your favorite muscle bodies like a Fison. One of those big rubber bodies with some muscles, but great, easy upgrade and to make it look super cool. So let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. You can see they did a cloth wrap on the head, and that's just glued down, and they did his visor, which was super cool. Now they actually did another version of Snake Eyes years later with a different body, believe it or not, but this body was directly from the comic book. They'd basically taken off one of their comic books and then the 3 3/4 scale figure. You do have tons of cool stuff here. Gloved hands. You got some armor right there. You do have some gauntlets. You do have this whole kit is just killer. And these make great like stick magazine holders. But this is a whole vest, and then you have a H harness, really nice belt. Really nice drop leg. You got some pouches on the side. They did a great job for what this was back in the day. This is like the shit. So it still is, in my opinion, one of the best figures to buy and then upgrade. Now I can see one issue here, and you can see his ankle. See how it's bent? Mm-hmm. It's got a bulge here. So that could be a body issue, could be a peg issue. These came with some interesting, pop that off. Yeah, so the peg was put in incorrectly. Easy fix. But they came with these proprietary pegs, and all of them are glued inside the boot. You can remove them. I've done it. It's a real pain in the butt, but you need to heat it up with hot water, like super hot water, and then get some pliers, and you're probably going to chew the peg out. But that's okay. You can actually put a regular peg from any one of the newer bodies right inside that boot. Same thing with the hands. You do get the built-in knee pads on the pants, but stellar start. You get a drop leg holster, but let's get into the other stuff. Again, various hands, you get a stand. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now let's get into the weapons. And Sideshow actually did a great job on the weapons that came on these figures. So they really knocked it out of the park. You can see how old that is based on the color of the plastic. Okay, let's pop this open. Oh. And when you get these new, there's some plastic film over this stuff, so I know this figure's been used. But again, everything is complete. Looks really good. So you do get an Uzi 9mm. Pop this out. Super cool. Back in the day, man, you just couldn't find Uzis. Dragon made a couple, but you couldn't find them with the huge suppressors. But that folds down, magazine comes out. You pop that off. But super cool, iconic weapon for Snake Eyes. Very cool. Love it. Then you do get an HK SOCOM pistol. And Dragon made some really good ones. Still, for me, the Dragon SOCOMs are the best. But this one did come with movable slide. Back in the day, that was super cool. Super cool. Magazine does come out. And you do get a nice suppressor. And again, iconic piece of kit. Great for display. Let's see if that pops on. There we go. And that fit inside the holster really well. So 2 guns. All right. Then we know he's a ninja, so you get a boot knife, and this just basically goes around the ankle. Pop that knife out, and it came with a Tanto blade. So everybody just thought that was like the bee's knees. Then we produced some Tanto blade stuff, which was awesome. Even more awesome. Then you do get 2 iconic swords. You get the big guy. Got the little tattoo right there. Detail on the hilt. Fantastic sword. Then I love this part. This is my favorite. I love this sword. So this is a Tanto blade sword. You do get a really nice sheath, and this has a crossbody harness on it. So that's going to clip in there and then that'll go on the back, and that goes on his front. Holds grenades. So super cool though, that sword. Bee's knees. Super nice. Loved it. Loved every bit of it. And still, like when I make a Snake Eyes figure, even a custom one, gotta come with a sword, but I like this one the best. Super cool. Love that. You do get some, these are called action boots. No idea why. Why? Especially with that body, because he would just fall over. But you do get some action boots. When you're posing a figure and you want to take a nice shot, sometimes it's nice to have that action pose, but there was no movement in the ankle. So really there was no point. Maybe that's why the body was so floppy. But then you do get a bunch of grenades, extra pistol magazines. You get frag grenades, stun grenades, smoke grenades, and those go all over him to dress him up. So again, one of the most iconic figures ever made. Sideshow knocked it out of the park. Very easy upgrade. Bodies suck, but well worth having in your collection, or just buying parts and using your imagination and make your own Snake Eyes. So look for parts of this on the website. He is going up, and maybe I'll show off my entire G.I. Joe collection one of these days. If you like this video, you want to see more of them because they're super cool and I'm super delicious, Make sure that you smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified of new and extremely cool content like Snake Eyes.